Good day, everyone. Welcome back to today's lecture. What I'm going to Good day, everyone, and welcome back. So, what I'm going to tell us today is about how a salesperson was able, how this girl was able to avert this kind of abuse. This person that is trying to scam her is interested in taking away her goods. She is actually a person that sells provision. Everything will be clear. You are going to watch the video from beginning to end. Then we are going to analyze and find out the strategy this girl was able to employ. Though she did it out of common sense, to put it in quotes. But what I discovered through the comment section there is that the people there were not really paying attention to how this girl was able to get herself free. Many people were there for emotional roller coaster. Many people were there for emotional drama to tell their own stories that might not even rhyme with taking the lessons that are involved there. So we are going to analyze the lessons that can be derived from this girl's experience. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Then when I come back, we are going to explain both in the comment section. We are going to be interactive. Please don't forget to like, share. It helps us. I'm not going to, but it helps. Do have in mind that the time for only accountants and analysts are the ones data analysts are the ones that you call into your business. No, the time has reached for you to, because of the prevalence of people that are trying to take away what you have. Interest is always where something is, not where places that are empty. So involving people in your board, involving informed the security specialist in your board is now important. Now and today is important for you to do that. Have in mind there are many things that are advice from a teacher. Don't do that. It's a full statement and an advice, professional advice. Wait, full stop is a professional advice. Refer out to someone that will be able to make it easier. It's a professional advice. Please make professional advice that you may not have been in the disposition to have taken at that particular time when that stuff is about to happen. That's why this is important. Let me stop here so that you watch the video.
I thought I should talk about this here. If I wasn't careful, I would have lost 10,250,000 naira on top sale one sale market. Let me give you guys story time. So I was on my own, customer messaged as usual. Now they want to buy food stuff on WhatsApp. He said he wanted 100 kegs of 25-liter King's oil, 100 cartons of golden penny spaghetti, I think 50 or 70 cartons of golden penny 500-gram twist. So all these things, bulk order. Now I was happy. My staff had to push it to me like, I take care of bulk order in case you're giving them discount. The customer message, I think the conversation lasted for 2 or 3 days, I can't remember. And cut long story short, the total of the items is 10,250,000 naira. He said they need it for church, within Christian Church of God. I said no problem, they want to disburse it. Okay, make full payment or come to the store. He said no, that he will come to the shop and pick up the items after making payment. I didn't have a problem with that. People used to make full payment before sending someone to come for pickup. So they now sent 10 million naira. He first of all sent me a bank slip. I'll be putting it out here. You can see it. I'll attach all these files. He sent this bank slip like the person went to bank, deposited 10 million to my account as they claimed. I saw it. I said, I'm here to receive your payment. I'll check. As soon as I receive, I'll let you know. Funny enough, I was driving. Then I think around 4 or 5 p.m. again, person sent another message that the money has gone through. As the person sent the message, I received alert. My staff was with the phone. She received alert 10 million. She was happy. We have closed the large quantity today. So she wanted to write payment received with thanks. I said, no, Chere Godi, let me check my balance. Chere, let me park. So I slowed down. Thank God I was in traffic. I slowed down. I checked my account balance. The money in my balance before the payment was 3 million. The account I gave to the customer, I had 3,800,000 and something K, blah, 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 blah. So the balance was still 3 million something. I said, I got to my friend's place that I was going. I now told my friend that somebody made payment. I don't know what is wrong with GT Bank. That I received alerts. So I should check my app. I opened my bank app. I checked. I saw the transaction on my bank app, on my transaction history. But my account balance, how do I explain? The transaction is there on my transaction history. I received SMS alerts. But on my account balance, it didn't do. Do you understand? It's still my previous balance that was still in my account balance. My friend said, yeah, try and make transfer to me. I now made transfer of 800,000 to that my friend. I said, Mama Maraya, take this 800k because I wanted to pay her. Let me see if the transaction will be like reshuffle. My balance will reshuffle to 30 million something. I said 800k to Mama Mara. My balance was 3 million something. That was when I knew that something fishy was going on. And I told the person that I received a lot, but it has not cleared on my balance. I now called my account officer. The phone I was calling with, it wasn't going through. Thank God I was able to reach her on WhatsApp. And this day was Friday evening. So he said they are coming 8 a.m. on Saturday to come and carry the market, so that they will arrange it, that they are sharing it in church on Sunday. Me will be saying most people don't scam me. Last 2 years Ramadan, me will learn the hard way. So I now tell, I cannot release goods, so let me confirm from my account officer. I called my account officer. She was able to do the best. God will bless you so much, ma. The woman did her best from her end. She checked, she logged into my, she said yes, that she see the transaction in my account right now, but the money is not in my balance. Then she now called me again, and in fact, I let her close from shop, me and my staff. I took them to Cubana. I went out. I didn't know that my account officer was trying to reach because I plugged my phone in the car. I came back to my phone. My account officer have already sent me voice message. I've missed like 4 of her calls. She not sent me voice message. I will play it here. Esther, no need to put her voice out. She was not telling me that she was able to do her own diggings and called, I don't know who she called, that their account, that's like the account they are supposed to debit and credit me, that there's every tendency that there's no money in the account because it was a check that the person cleared, and I think he said it's onward clinical. I don't know the bank terms for this one, but it means I cannot receive the money till the next day, and that next day now is Saturday, Sunday. They don't count. Weekends does not count. So it's till either Monday evening or Tuesday that I'll receive these payments, and I should not release my goods until I confirm the payment. I was not telling my account officer that just do your best. I don't want to disappoint my customer. Me, I can supply them this market. Just confirm to me that alert that is already in my account, the money will clear. Because the reason I was still believing the customers is because my POS, this GT squad kiniko, if I use card, if customers use card to pay me, it doesn't clear my balance until the next day, like after 24 hours. All the POS transaction will clear into my account. So I felt maybe it's the same thing. So I'm like, just confirm with me that this thing will clear in my account, then I'll go ahead and supply. She was warning me, hold on. God so kind I listened to her. Or me maybe say, I'm a very careful person anyways. I will check everything. If you want to do this business and you're not careful and you're not strong, Kwechiri, I pity you, because you're gonna I'm laughing and talking about this now because I mean it's over a week. Okay, it's a week since it happened and I'm kind of getting over it, but it wasn't funny. Now somebody that paid over 10 million to my account, when I now told the person, I forwarded my account officer's voice note to that customer. I said, sir, I cannot release market to you. I don't know why Kiniko. Except you're going to make another payment or you're going to buy elsewhere. I'll refund you if I get the money. That one is not a problem. He did not say anything. The man did not respond. No response at all. I will send 10 million to somebody. The person will not receive the payment. The person, like, I will not relax. I know money is hard to come by, and I know some people have a lot of money, but then again, 10 million is not small now. I was expecting the customer to be, but he was so relaxed. I said, okay, maybe this one is a legit transaction. Cut long story short, on Monday, after my account officer told me that the check, that there's every tendency that the accounts that they are supposed to debit and credit me will be empty, so there's no way. So even if as I've received a lot, that I'll get another debit. On Monday, na debit alert I get. See the receipt here. Na debit alert I saw. Imagine I had gone and supplied them because I saw Redeemed Christian Church of God, Kiniko, Apapa. Even an account officer again, another banker from Apapa Bank, had to call me last week, telling me, oh, we saw how the transaction, Kiniko. I said, so they tried to scam me, oh. Yes, I will just put up my evidence. That's it. If you're a business person, be cool. Don't let go of your goods anyhow because one person is buying. They will whine you, but no panic. As long as I did not confirm, and for all of you that intend to scam in the future, or all of you that are impersonating me, as long as I did not receive that money in my own account, in the company account, it's not even a personal account, it's a limited liability registered company account. If I did not receive my money, you know they carry anything. Yes, come and drag me online. I'll drag you back like a generator. Thank you so much for watching. This is a warning to my fellow business owners. If you're a small business owner, big business owner, don't supply your market until you collect your money. You get where I'm coming from, son. My skincare is expensive. Don't supply market until you collect money. You get why. Thank you so much for watching. With that being said, bye. Bye.
I believe that you picked one or two lessons from the video you just watched. First of all, she has learned the hard way. You may not have noticed that this might have been what led to, from how she sounded, to 80% of her not falling into this. Because that's what made her mind, that is what she added with the information she received from her experts. Secondly, she checked her bank app. Nothing was there, though there was some history, but there was nothing to show that there should have been a history. She was not impulsive. She contacted her account officer and she waited it out. She listened to her expert, which is that account. Contact is different from listening. Do I even repeat? Repeating is that contact is different from listening. Look, some people will contact you, but they do the exact polar opposite of all you told them not to do. That's what they do. The exact opposite. You go north, they go exact 2 points south. For something million naira is not something to joke about. Things are happening, and the one that you are even getting aware of is the one that they tell you. Is it not that the one that you hear that you will analyze? There are stories. There are information getting on our desks. Contacting someone to be on your board is not a rocket science. It's not something so out of this world that they are. No, it depends on our approach, who you approach, how you approach, what you say, what you need, the services you need to deliver to you. What do you want? Sometimes you can't do it all alone. You need to have somebody to tell you that. And should I have mentioned before, but should I mention it now, that don't is a complete statement containing do and not. Do not proceed in sending out those of your product to this particular guy, in that there is a way this thing happens that you will see the history, but it will only reflect once it's checked in within the time frame, which is incorporating a time which is not a business hour. You can see that the dotted lines are now adding up. The time of sending this should be probably on a Friday, so that it comes on a time that is not a business day. In that whenever you send that out, now you see that it will bounce. This is purely an online bounce check. This is an digital bouncing. This is a digital bouncing. Exactly, digital bouncing. I think this is the perfect distinction. Let's give it a name. Let's give it the reversal tactics or the reversal cam. Add to your RS so that you put a tag on it and describe it well. This is an intelligent style. This is not something you come across. It's intelligent. Every box was ticked apart from one. Every box was ticked apart from one particular one. It did not show up, which I've been hammering on this group. If you are my ardent follower, that it is not there, it's not there. If you didn't there, when will you learn? Why do you want to learn the hard way? Why do you want to pay a price that you would have paid at a very cheaper price? Why do you want to punish yourself, testing the depth of a river with both feet, when you even know, even if you know how to swim, why must you? The consequences of something being there, you don't even check the ability of harmful, dangerous animals inside a river, a new river. Because if you are testing the depth of a river, that means you have not been in the river. And if you have not been in the river, that means you don't know whether there are other predators available and hidden there in the river. This thing I was looking like the crocodile inside, and it was like nothing was there. So calm and counting. These things can wait for you to even reach the particular place where there is no getting out. So don't test it with both feet. Contact and get yourself safe from unnecessary expenses and pressure. the energy spent and the time wasted. What I'm doing here is not content creation. What I'm doing here is putting more value. It's different from content. What I'm doing here is put us in your board. If you have values, if you have businesses that you know there is so much at stake. And do so much to join, subscribe, share to those you know this is it will be beneficial to them. Like the video to agree them can push it more. Push it out to people that will benefit from it. It won't take you so much, just click on the like button. So thank you very much for being through till the end of this video. I wouldn't want somebody in my community to cry had I known. I wouldn't want that. That means you were not listening. You had never listened. And you can see the quiet but noisy impulse, pressure that this particular guy placed on her. Take your time. Well, how will you take your time when you want to get the 10 million and then do your business? How will you really take your time? You can even enter, get phone, go to running around and see how this will work out. Like, it's quite it's a psychological warfare. It's a serious psychological warfare. And 80% of the frauds that happen online is mostly from psychology and people failing, not really from systems failing. Because system is garbage in, garbage out. The code to get into this place is 1109568891. If you don't put the number, it will not open. Whatever you do, it will not open. The human can just write this thing there, put that is the code and place it beside the same system where somebody can just click, read it out and find out what to use it for, or put it in a vulnerable folder. That's where 80% of things that happen is from people do social engineering. There are many of them. I don't want to go into computer science later so that I don't bombard you. What I'm here is to get the layman, so that the layman, the woman that is selling something that wants to listen to me will listen and then understand what I'm talking about.